Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Model Chick here. Yes, I'm not on camera today because I generally don't show up in the middle of the week. You guys know I generally don't show up until Friday, but I want to share something with you guys. Remember, well, first of all, let me introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. My name is Armani and you're watching my channel, Model Chick NY, where we do luxury, but we do it for less. In my last video, guys, or previous to this one, I showed you this item that I purchased from Dior. You guys remember this item here? This is a Dior lip, face, and eye palette in this beautiful packaging here. And this is what it looks like. The packaging is really pretty though, guys. Look at that. And this is what it looks like. Remember this, guys? And I wanted to see if I could turn this into a crossbody because we do so many things with our luxury items. Sometimes the brands may not like it, but I feel if I paid my coins for it, it belongs to me. I can do whatever I feel I want with it. And that I appreciate the brand so much more that they gave me an item that I can make it useful for something else. Some folks like it, some folks don't. If you don't watch this video. If you don't like people turning things into something else, don't watch. Watch one of my other videos. But for those of you who do, like me, I took this palette here. That's the name of it. I'm not going to say it right there because you guys know how I mess up names. And I purchased this palette. If you want to know about the full review on this, look at my previous video. And I turned it into a crossbody. Now, let me show you how. I took this chain here, and I have learned some things since I've done it. This chain here, see, it's a gold chain, really pretty. But this chain here is actually too heavy. This chain is fairly weighted. So if you have a thin chain, the chain has to be thin, and make sure it's a lightweight chain. This chain is heavy because, as you can see, it has these closures here, which makes it even heavier. But the chain in itself is weighty. So number one, if you want to make your item, this item here, into a crossbody, try to get a strap. You could buy these straps on Amazon or in a store anywhere. That's not as heavy as this. This is way too heavy, but I'm just going to use this chain just to show you the idea behind turning this particular palette into a crossbody. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, guys, if you do this, don't come back blaming me saying, oh, my palette broke because I did what you told me to do. It tore up. Do it at your own risk. I'm telling you now, it's a disclaimer. Do it at your own risk. It's your property. You do what you want with it. Don't come back and blame me, say, oh, it broke and you made me waste $100 and something. It's on you, girlfriend. Okay, we do things at our own risk. So, hey, I'm doing it with my palette because it belongs to me and I don't have a problem with it. But I just realized you do have to use a much lighter chain. The item here, and a lot of you had wanted to know if the insert itself, which is the makeup right here, can the palette come out of the case? And look how beautiful that case is. Case is simply gorgeous. The back is plain for those of you who didn't see it. And here is the makeup. Now, there is a full mirror on this side, so I'm going to fold that over. And here's the makeup itself. And as you can see, and then it has the two brushes that were here on the bottom, and there's a plastic over the top here. So what I simply did, I simply took a pair of scissors and I just ran along the edge of the palette real easy because this palette is cardboard and you can cut it. So just use something, a dull blade, something that won't cut through the cardboard, and you're able to simply pull this part out. We'll be able to simply pull out the palette itself, and I could touch it because it still has that plastic piece on it. And this is what the palette still looks like here. And it's still on this heavy duty cardboard here. So if you want to lay this down somewhere, you can. I'm going to keep this plastic on it so that I don't touch it. And it is attached to this cardboard piece here. So you have that, and you could just sit this on your counter and you'll be good to go. Just in case you want to pull out the makeup part, you definitely then you are left with this. Look at this, guys. The insert. So you have all of this room here, pretty sturdy. And I'm going to show you what I was able to get into here. Now, if you have a credit card case, if you have one of those thin credit card case, it will surely fit in there because you do have enough room. I have 3 credit cards. Just for instance, I'm going to put certain things in case you don't have a credit card case. I have 3 credit cards right here. I could have another small credit card case or something here. This is what this is the Luminizer by Dior, and it's inside the box. I just want to show you how wide it is that you could able to fit that in there, plus your credit cards. You can also, this is a lipstick, Too Faced lipstick. I could stick that in there. But actually, everything has to be flat. Remember, because you have this bar. You need keys. Now, I didn't know that I couldn't have keys that were really bulky. Now, this has a key fob on it here, and it's 2 keys. And it's on this hook. Now, I did it with the keys on the hook and without. Stick that on there. Now, you have to make sure, get it in there in a way where it's going to lie flat. I also did it with my phone, guys, and I'm going to show you. Get it in there as flat as I can. Then I'm going to close it. Close it there. And as you can see, there is a little bit of space with this lipstick. You have to be sure, because this is cardboard, that it kind of goes to the front so that the bar can go over that flap. And as you can see, it does close. Now, I could use it as a clutch if I wanted to. It's a little bulky. Nope. I'm going to take the lipstick out and then close it back. See if it'll close now. And it does. So without the lipstick, it does close, and I could use this as a clutch. So I have my credit cards in here. I have my keys and whatever. One more item that's pretty flat. Also, let me show you with the chain attached how this will. Try something else. I have my credit cards. Put my credit cards in there. I have my keys. And I will also put, how about a longer lipstick? Let's see if that'll fit. So that's a longer lipstick. And then let's see if this will fit. No, that won't fit. So let's put a perfume in there. So whatever, the gist of the whole thing of this is, you need flat items to put in here. I'm going to put the chain around it just to show you how to make it into the crossbody. Just simply take the chain, put it on there. I don't want the mirror to blind you guys. Close it up. Make sure, you see what I'm saying? Make sure that this front piece is goes all the way to the front so that it's flush and it'll close. Take your bar, close it down, and as you can see, it's closed. And here you have your crossbody. You see that? Now, most likely, you don't have to worry about it opening. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think it will because it's pulling at the top here along the cardboard piece here, where the metal bar is holding the bag itself closed, as you guys can see there. But that's why I would probably get a chain that's not as thick, because I'm afraid that after a while, and it's not like you would use this every single day, but you have to remember this is just cardboard here covered by this thin faux material. But you definitely can change this clutch into a crossbody with the proper chain. You could get items inside. I actually have my iPhone that I'm filming with right now is an iPhone 12. If you have an iPhone 12 or smaller, it fit. It actually fit inside. And I'll take a picture to let you guys know that your iPhone 12 fits flush inside this case. But once you put the iPhone 12 in there, if you have a set of keys, you would have to take it off the hook. And have the keys in there individually. I wouldn't be able to have the phone and the keys inside, so that it'll be flush to the case. And then close that up there. Let me see if I can put this lipstick back in. It does hold a couple of items, guys. Put this lipstick back inside here so that it's smaller. I put that lip, so in other words, I have the keys. I have the Too Faced lipstick, which is pretty round, and I have 3 credit cards. So close that back up. Let me see. And then she closes. You could use it as the clutch, or I could put the, let me put the strap back on so I can show you that it can still be a cross. So the only thing that's in here now is the lipstick, 2 pair of keys, a key fob, and my lipstick. And it closes. See, guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful pouch. And you use it. Here is the makeup. pulled out on the side here, and which is still usable, because all you do, just leave the plastic on top of it. Keep it in this little plastic case here as it's sitting on this cardboard that's holding it. So you could just pull that out and you still have your makeup. You have your pouch here that you could use as a crossbody or a clutch. And I think I got my money's worth out of this, guys. So if you wanted to know if you can change this and use it as a crossbody, you can't get a lot of items in it like you see. You could get your credit card. You could just get your bare essentials in here. I wouldn't use this a lot because you have to remember it is a cardboard case with the faux leather material on it. But she's beautiful. She's something different. And I wouldn't use this chain. I would use a thinner chain and maybe a lighter material. The chain, a little bit lighter chain. But I think this is a real neat idea. So just in case, for those of you who did ask and you wanted to know, because I had a number of you ask me on Instagram, could the makeup piece pull out? And it most certainly can. So there you go. 2-in-1, luxury for less. There you have it, by Dior. Go get it. You're going to love it. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Always remember, you got to be strong and let the universe do what it do. Bye-bye, guys. Mwah!